Okay, so dear Dhamma practitioners, we're going to start our ongoing meditation session. Now, keep your back straight and neck head straight in one line, your right palm on your left. So, gently close your eyes and focus your mind to this bell sound, please. While you're focusing to the sound, mentally relax your body, relax your mind, and relax your breathing with your thoughts. Do nothing extra. Just follow the sound, please. Namo tassa bhagavato arahato samma sambuddhassa. Namo tassa bhagavato arahato samma sambuddhassa. Namo tassa bhagavato arahato samma sambuddhassa. Homage to the Blessed One, the Exalted One, the fully enlightened One. So bring your attention to your body, please. And scan head to toes 3 times yourself and say Swapatveva, or may I be well and happy. Take a moment and think. We gathered here in this moment to practice this ancient meditation technique. All the Buddhas, all the enlightened masters followed this path and achieved wisdom. So we also gathered here to accumulate that knowledge. In this moment, with this sitting, may my body become more comfortable, may my breath be more smooth, may no difficulties come to me, may all the success come to me. Also think for a moment, this is the last moment we're spending in this very lifetime, and detach your mind from all your past memories and as well as any kind of future thoughts. Just try to remain in the present moment, observing the sensation of your inhalation and exhalation. So in the beginning, we're going to relax our body step by step. Following my words mentally, relax your body, please. Relax your head. Relax your forehead. Relax your eyebrows. Relax your eyes. Relax your ears. Relax your nose. Relax your upper lip. Relax your lower lip. Relax your chin. Relax your whole face muscles. Relax your teeth. Relax your tongue. Relax your mouth. Relax your throat. Relax your neck. Relax your shoulders, arms, elbow, forearms, palms, fingers, fingertips. Relax your back muscles and relax your spine. Relax your chest and relax your abdominal muscles. Relax your lungs. Relax your heart. Relax your liver. Relax your kidneys. Relax your gallbladder. Relax your pancreas. Relax your small intestine. Relax your large intestine. Relax your abdominal organs. Relax your butt. Relax your thigh. Relax your knee. Relax your calf muscles. Relax your foot and relax your toes. Relax your whole body muscles, tendons, ligaments, bone marrows, and whole skeleton. And release the tension in your mind and keep relax your face muscles. So bring your attention to in front of your nose and your upper lip area. Deeply and gently breathe in, breathe out 3 times and find the sensation, please. So now allow your inhalations, exhalations happen itself. And when it happens, just recognize this is inhalation and this is exhalation as it is. Do nothing extra. Just allow your inhalations, exhalations happen naturally itself. If your mind go here and there, bring it back again and again. Follow the entire continuation of the inhalations, exhalations. Knowingly, this is the beginning, this is the middle, this is the end of the inhalations or exhalations. Observe entire breath body. You may experience some inhalation, exhalations become longer, shorter, heavy, soft, warm, cold. Just recognize it. So your body is the subject for the inhalation, exhalation. See how your body moving up and down itself, and bring the inhalations, exhalations to the present moment. See how the calming down your body inhalations happen, calming down your body exhalations happens. See how your mind calm down, followed by the inhalation, exhalation. See how your body, mind, and the breathing interrogate and calm down each other moment by moment. Settle down each other. Become comfortable sharing each other. Whatever the calmness or the comfort arise, followed by the inhalation or exhalation, so physical comfort or the mental comfort. See this all how arise, persisting and vanishing itself moment by moment. Bring your attention to your body, please. Observe your posture. So we cultivate loving kindness and compassion in our heart and radiate it as a light through entire your compound, village, city, state, country, world, around this universe. Also, as far as you can, through galaxies, other planets, stars. Reminding yourself like this with clear intention, mentally repeat after me. May all living beings in this universe be well and happy. May everyone be happy and safe, and may their hearts be filled with joy. May all living beings live in security and in peace. Beings who are frail or strong, tall or short, big or small, visible or not visible, near or far away, already born or yet to be born. May all of them dwell in perfect tranquility. Let no one do harm to anyone. Let no one put the life of anyone in danger. Let no one out of anger or ill will wish anyone any harm. Expand the loving kindness and compassion beginning from your heart forward. Visualize yourself and send it as a light to your backside, to your left side, and to your right side. Downward, and upward. to all six directions at once, like the moon, the sun, spread the light, spread the energy without any condition, without any limitation, without any resistance or without any judgment. Let your heart to shine with the loving kindness and compassion from the bottom of it, with the maximum effort to the highest, wishing yourself, may all living beings in this universe be well and happy. Say sadhu, sadhu, sadhu. So, dear Dhamma practitioners, when it comes to understanding Dharma, this is not a big puzzle. Dharma is another way, it's called what you hold by in your heart. Another one is Dharma means what is the reality, what is the nature as it is. So you are a part of the nature. So recognizing the Dharma means you recognizing your true nature. So then why sometimes it's difficult? Because our true nature covered by a lot of other unnecessary informations. So once you able to remove that unnecessary informations, unnecessary details, so unnecessary goods, that you will recognize whatever remain is the reality. So when it comes to Dharma, you see it every day, especially whatever related to Nibbana, it's around you. But when the mind is not tuned to recognize that, you're not going to understand it. But sometimes when you keep practice like this, sometime, one day, it will happen to you. So we know it's going to happen. And you have to trust yourself regarding that path. You should not have a doubt about your own practice. Only thing is when you practice, do it properly, 100%. Then you will see by the time through your perception, you start to see something beyond your experience. So during Buddha's time, there was a lady called Dantika. So she had a very luxurious life, Dantika. And then she gave up that everything and became a nun. And start to practice meditation. So one day there was a mountain called Gijakuta. So one day she went to this mountain to practice meditation. And while she was practicing there, suddenly what happened is her mind got disturbed out of that whatever the luxurious life she had, the comfort that she had, start to boil up and vomit. and bring that all the sensual pleasures, the desires, everything start to disturb her, because she had a very good life and comfortable life. Now she is in this top of the mountain having very rough life. So she start to think about, and she felt kind of like a difficult this path, and she thought this is kind of like a difficult task for me. So she didn't give up, but it's kind of like a little bit disturbed for her. And then she thought to go back to the previous monastery, and then she started to come down from the mountain. So close by the mountain there was a river. On the way she saw a scene. Now she coming down, and she tried to practice meditation, and at the same time she got disturbed out of her sensual, the pleasures whatever that she used to have in previous times. And then still she had the idea to follow the path, but she thought need a rest. So now she came to kind of like a neutral moment and coming back. On the way she saw a scene. What is the scene she saw? There was a huge elephant and already had the bath in that river. And there was a little man, Mahut, the keeper, the trainer, and little man next to that elephant. So this elephant came out of the water. Now she's watching this. And this elephant came out of the water and moved here and there, took out all. So little man is kind of like, 5 feet, 6 feet man next to that elephant. That elephant is huge. And then she saw this Mahood that kind of like moving his hand and touching the elephant, tried kind of like trying to communicate, told something. So then what the elephant did? Elephant bent down and bend the right leg, front leg, and this little man jump onto that leg and then get into the elephant, and then move. So this Dantika saw this, and she got stuck in her mind seeing this. Why? Because look, this huge elephant, so wild elephant, and can destroy kind of like an entire city. That much energetic, strong elephant, and came out of the water. This little man, one kick, this man will disappear. But this little man touched the elephant and told something. The elephant, like a baby, bent down and put the leg, and this man jumped to the leg and jumped to the top of the elephant. And she thought, look, if this little man capable to handle, control and handle, maintain, conquer, tame this huge wild elephant, why myself, my this own mind, I cannot do this. I just got disturbed out of whatever happened in the past, even not in the present moment. In the present moment, everything calm, relaxed, and serene and beautiful, nice. But I got disturbed out of my past. So I have everything in the moment. But I didn't recognize that. And she just got And this slowly, little by little, wherever she start to kind of like a shift into different kind of environment and the mindset. What she did, she turned back and went to the Gijakuta mountain. Top of the mountain, she sat. And with that scene and determination that how capable human are. And she sat and start to practice meditation, just observing the moment and observing the breathing, and little by little, little by little. And slowly all five hindrances disappeared. And then attain to the first absorption, the second absorption, the third absorption, and the fourth absorption, and passing that all, she attained to the enlightenment. And by the evening, she came down as a Arhat. See, this that you also see that the same thing. You also see it in a different way. Maybe you see in the morning, sometimes in the evening, sometimes people take a dog, and sometimes like a the strong wild dog, and but they listen to their master. And how capable, how you can trust. And sometimes when I go to Home Depot, in the middle of the Home Depot, there sometimes huge dog, even no chain. So when the man come and tell sit, the dog sit and wait till that man come. So sometimes I wonder, look these people. So that's why you see the same thing like this Dantika. So but the thing is, we're not capable to tune to that exactly the moment of transformation. Why? Because we have something else in our mind. So, but if you keep practice little by little, any situation, maybe while you're cooking, maybe while you're making tea, or maybe while somebody blaming to you, when at home you having a drama, maybe your children giving you a hard time, maybe your husband, wife become very mean to you. It can happen any moment. Even maybe in the nice moment, beautiful moments. Suddenly, there is something come to your mind. So that's me. It is there already, but your mind is still not capable to catch it. So why we cannot get it sometimes? Because we are more and more interfere with that what we need, that mostly what we want rather than what we need. Because what you need is already there. But when you interfere with what you want, the want come out of the sensual desires, or maybe the culture or the tradition or the maybe things that whatever you see every day, in this marketing world, every day what we see, and maybe others say you have to buy this, you have, then you think, oh, I want it. So like that, when you interfere with what you want rather than recognizing what you need, and that is one reason sometimes you cannot get into this understanding, you cannot catch this moment even though it is in front of you. But if you keep practice little by little, it will happen to you. So why it not happening to us? The one reason is we interfere with the want world rather than need world. So then other thing is, when it come to the Dharma, there is a sutta Buddha mentioned, that the Vinivesa Sutta. In this Sanyukta Nikaya, in this Vinivesa Sutta, Buddha beautifully explained why we cannot catch this moment. Even though that the enlightenment, the liberation around you, the science, the dharma around you, even maybe it is with your breathing, even it is with your sensation, it is within your moment of sitting, it is even the moment of your that digesting, that whatever you eat, chewing, whatever you come put it to your mouth, even it is maybe within your food, even maybe it is with someone else's smile or the teeth. Maybe when you go to your in front of your mirror and when you look at your hair, your teeth, maybe the enlightenment is there. And it happened to people in the past. Just seeing the smile, there are the monks attain to enlightenment. Just seeing the one, white hair, people understood, transformed suddenly. So it is within us also. That's why you are not separate from it. You are with it, but your mind not tuned to that. Sometimes you are not matured to to see it. So practicing meditation is a kind of like we maturing ourselves. So in this sutta, Vinivesa Sutta, that what the Buddha is saying, that as you know, there are 10 fetters. So these 10 fetters hold us to this world, that it calls Sangyojana. And the Sangyojana is the fetters kind of like a chain bound each other. The fetters is a kind of like the chain, especially the prisoners, that to their ankle they put the chain, and then they can move. It is not unmovable. They can move, but they cannot run. They move. They can move in a certain space, like 1 feet, 1.5 feet, they can move their legs. So the fetters kind of like that. So the fetters, the 10 fetters allow you, this is the samsara hold you, you move. That's why moment by moment you move, but it not allow you to become free. That's the very nature of the fetters. There are 10 things, just imagine, 10 kind of chains putting together, and you move, how you can become free? Just imagine you are a fit that the prisoner, 10 kind of chains from each and everywhere, put it to your legs and allow you to move. How you going to move? So same kind of like in the samsara, that is how we move. That's why another way it call it is a trap. And in another way it call it's a prison. But there is a way that you can find the freedom. So how you can get out of this prison? Where are the key? So the beauty is this. You are the one who putting this all the locks, all the chains around your own legs, and you are the one who can unlock it. So today we're going to unlock this. We're going to find the method how we can unlock this. It's not difficult. And putting this is also not difficult. Remember this. Putting this all the 10 fetters also not difficult. It's very easy. And at the same way, when you recognize the method also, it's not going to become difficult. It's also going to be easy. But the thing is, only thing is, you have to understand, you have to do it by mind. So that is what called, you have to do it mindfully. So let's get into that. Then the first thing you have to recognize, what are those 10 fetters or the chains? So one is called Sakkaya Ditthi. So it's called personality belief. self-centered believing, you know, person base, me, and then I think this way. This is the way I think. This is the way I understand. So always the I base. So that is one thing. Another one is that the skeptical doubt. So skeptical doubt regarding the theory or the method, that thinking this is impossible. So as example, now I telling you, okay, we going to release this 10 fetters, and then skeptical doubt means it's not about how you going to do it. No, if you think about like that, that is good, because that when you question yourself, it's going to take you to path. But skeptical doubt mean you come to a point, no, 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 it is impossible. We cannot do this. So in the beginning point, you stop it. You don't go further. You don't look how this can happen. So that is the danger with this skeptical doubt. When it comes to regarding the theory or the method, especially when it regarding the dharma, how about that? Even regarding meditation. So before even you practice meditation, you come to a decision, it's not going to work. That is the skeptical doubt. So even you're not going to think about, because otherwise just the doubt is good, because the doubt how this can happen take you to the path. It's take you to the light. But the skeptical doubt mean here, you have to be very clear. You come to a point to think the method or the practice or the teachings or the dharma is impossible to bring the freedom. So that is the second chain or the fetter. So the third one, clinging to mere rules and rituals. And clinging to rules and rituals regarding what? Clinging and believing only by practicing. This is very important. Rules and rituals important, which we call the sila, the moral practice. It's important. But the thing is this, by here you have to understand why it is that here it become a kind of like a chain, it become a fetter. And the reason is this, sometimes if you believe by only rules and the rituals you can gain the liberation, that is wrong. See, that you have to remember the difference. It called Silabbata Paramasa. So by practicing rituals or the sila or the practicing certain kind of disciplinary codes itself, it can liberate you. That is wrong. It can, by practicing rituals, it will purify your mind. It bring kind of like a comfort to you. So then you have to go beyond that. But to get into the path, you need that comfort. You need that freedom. So that's why you have to practice it. But sometimes there are teachings, and sometimes some people believe practicing only. Remember this very carefully. That's why it become a fetter. Then you become a prisoner to that. Practicing only the rules or the rituals can liberate you. It cannot. Then it become a fetter. So that is the third one. Personality belief, self-centered view, sakkaya ditthi, skeptical doubt, vichikiccha, and that knowingly or believing the path, the method, the teachings impossible. And other one is, the third one is clinging to mere that rules and rituals, believing this will liberate me. So that is the third one. So the fourth one is sensuous craving, sensuous craving. That's mean that mainly that's called the kama raga, that you mainly attach to sensual desires, and you bring the priority, you bring the priority to the sensual desires more than your intelligence. When something come to your eye, ear, nose, tongue, body, mind, when the sensual desires arise, rather than that what you know regarding it, then you jump into it. And then what happens? So as example, anything with your eye, ear, nose, tongue, body, that any whatever available, it doesn't matter good or bad, in that very moment when the craving arises, you jump into it. But if you know something regarding it, then you give that wisdom to yourself. But here it's not like that. So that's why it become a fetter. That's why it become a change. See, just imagine that kind of, if your child is that kind of child, if your husband, if your wife, if your parent, just if that kind of person, even when you say don't do it, if the person jump and do it, do you think even in a very conventional life, that child cannot become successful, that husband, that wife cannot make a good family relationship? Why? Because it doesn't go with even the conventional life. Then how about the spiritual life? So that's why when you go like, this is the first two three, rather than going with the numbers, you have to look why it become a fetter, why it kind of like become a chain, why it become a kind of like a handcuff to us, what is the nature behind it. So that's why your craving overtake your intelligence, and then all the even the conventional wisdom disappear. So that is the fourth one. The fifth one called ill will, animosity, or the bitterness and unfriendly behavior. Ill will, unfriendly behavior regarding yourself and regarding others. And as you know, when you have unfriendly, that the feelings, behavior regarding others, it already happened inside you regarding you. So ill will, fatigue, and it take you to the anger, revenge, so kind of violence, so like that. So that is the fifth one. And the sixth one, craving for five material existence, rupa raga. So that the regarding the outside world, and to become somebody or something. And the seventh one, craving for immaterial existence. So this is a kind of like sometimes people say like I don't want this world, I don't want this anything in this material world, I don't want to become anybody like this. And then they at the same time, they want to get out of this all and they want to become something, and maybe attaining to the jhana, or they even attaining to kind of like high mental powers or the becoming angels or the deity, go to heaven. So they hate this all they don't have any attachment to this, that the material, but still they have the attachment to immaterial senses. So the eighth one, conceit, that mean that the fanciful superior believing regarding themselves, and always with the self-centered idea, and they have the always superior the mindset regarding them. Oh, I am this, I know that, I can do this. So like that, always they have the superior mindset. And the ninth one, restlessness. So the tenth, ignorance. So those are these 10 fetters that hold us to this world. So if you are able to unlock this, then you can find the liberation yourself. But if you cannot even recognize this exists within yourself, remember that you will keep going in the samsara. You will move, but you cannot go fast, or it's kind of like a step by step you will keep moving, and you hold by this all. So when it comes to the path of liberation, there are that four kind of step. One is that the Sovan, Sakardagami, Anagami, Arya. So the Sovan means Sotapanna, mean stream entry. So the stream entry means that the stream, the flow, you get into the flow where it goes to Nibbana. So that is the first level, stream level. So the somehow if you able to get into that, remember, within somehow the 7 lifetimes, you will reach to the Nibbana. So the stream is kind of nowadays that you most knows live streaming. So the live streaming is kind of like a transmit or receiving data over the internet or through the media, and it is steady, continuous flow. And the continuous flow currently happening and towards certain direction, that is the stream. So when it comes to live stream, so continuous data flow. So the entering to a stream level means you entering to the stream that the flow currently that happening towards the Nibbana. So that is the first level. And the Sakadagami was called the once returner. That means that you will recognize the Dharma, and but still you're not going to attain to enlightenment. You will end this life, and somehow you will come back to this world only one time. And there is another one called non-returner. So you understand the Dharma, but you're not going to attain to enlightenment here. So you will die, and then in a higher realm, in a higher existence somewhere, you will attain to the Nibbana. So other method called the Arahat. So in this world, completing this all the 10 fetters, you will attain to the Arahant. So in the Theravada tradition, there are 4 steps like this. And in the Mahayana, it's not like that. That is the major difference. The Mahayana, they mainly focusing to the Buddhahood, the Bodhisattva, but in the Theravada tradition, we have these 4 steps. So the stream entry, and the one returner, non-returner, and the Arhat. So according to this 10 fetters, the first four things, if you start to understand, or the five things, if you start to understand and unlock yourself, then you come to a point to release that somehow you enter to the extreme level or the one returner or the non-return. So it called the Orambhagya. And then the Uddambhagya, the Orambhagya means the lower fetters, the Uddambhagya means the higher fetters. So other five things, if you able to understand within this all, then you can attain to enlightenment. So how you can unlock this? In the Vinivesa Sutta, the Buddha had the conversation with monks and told why people and stuck with these 10 fetters and why they hold it to this world. And then the monks asked how you can get out of it. So then the Buddha said this. Listen this very carefully. And once you recognize this, these all 10 fetters you can release one by one, one by one, one by one. And even by hearing is enough for now. Because once you heard it, and somewhere it's going to be with you, it's kind of like a putting a seed to the soil. So the Buddha said, why this happened to us? How the fetters come to us, how it becomes strong. So as you know, this body. So the Buddha said, the people see the body and believe this body exists. There is a body. And then they get into the body. Just see the pattern. They see the body and they believe there is the body and they get into the body. They hold into the body. That's why the fetters arise. And though the body means the rupa. So they get into this is me and then they hold it to it. And they get into it, they see it, they get into it, and they hold it to it. That's why the fetters arise. So the Buddha asked that the rupa or the form, permanent or impermanent. So the monk said impermanent Bhante. Why it impermanent? Because itself it arises and existing and disappearing. So look at yourself, your childhood time, young age, and see what happened. This form already changed. So then this is enough for you. Same like Dantika saw the elephant, same like yourself, you can see this body is not permanently exist. But for the moment we believe there is a body exists. And that's why you hold it to it, you get into it, and that is where the fetters arise. And the feeling. So you believe there are kind of like feelings. The first thing you see it, feelings. And then you get into the feelings. And then you hold it to the feelings. That's why fetters arise. Otherwise, no. Even you see the feelings, it's okay. Even you get into the feelings, it's okay if you don't hold it. There's no way fetters can arise. So the third one, form, feeling, perception. So whatever the perception arises to you, and you see perception, you recognize perception, And then what happening? You get into that and you hold it to perception. Oh, this is this, like that. I saw this. I heard this. And what you heard, whatever you saw, it already gone, but you hold it. It is still inside your mind. So something gone already outside, but you hold it in your mind. Look at your whole life from childhood to now. That all the world disappeared, gone. But yourself, you hold that everything and you fight for it, you struggle for it. Oh, our time is like that. And nowadays, when children behave in a certain way, oh, our time is like that. Nowadays, children like this. So, like that. Why? Because you hold. There is something in you, whatever the perception came to you, you hold it to that. It's nothing wrong. That is the way world. But still remember, that's why we are here. And for form, feeling, perception, formation. So development, whatever that, out of our thinking, out of our experience, the formation, whatever you build up in your mind, format inside you as thought, you format it, you get into that, you hold it. As a result of that, these 10 fetters arise. Even you format it inside thoughts. When a one thing happen out of that, you can create the big thing. So then again and again, when you do it, what happening? You hold it to that. If you don't hold it to that, then the 10 petals cannot be there. But you hold as me, my, I am. And there are different rights for that. Of course, when you think something, when you create something, you know, you can hold it to yourself, believing this is my. And people fight for that. This is my book, this is my song, this is I invent. So like that way, this is my theory, and people get a award out of that. And but still, and later another person come and tell, no, that is not right, this is right, then he get the award. So like that, the world go like that way. So then remember, whatever we create inside, even it happen, don't hold it, let it go. And the fifth one, the cognition, recognition, consciousness, even that also, we hold it to it. We clinging to that. We get into that. And then believing, this is my consciousness. This is my understanding. This is my recognition. So like that, you hold it to that. And as a result of that, what happening, this all the 10 fetters arise. So then, even you experience anything with the form, feeling, sensation, formation, recognition, that the perception and recognition in this world. So that is, you till you die, it will happen to you. But only thing is, don't get into anything and don't hold anything as yours. Just see the change happening moment by moment. Everything. And according to necessary conditions, things arise. And because of that conditions, that things will disappear. When you able to come to understand that this is not you, It is happened because of the cause and effect, and it happened according to the necessary environment and the conditions. And when the day you able to recognize how things come to be as they are, that is the day naturally this all the fetters locks around you and start to unlock and make you free. So that is very necessary. So then in day-to-day life, remember, there is a moment you can touch, there is a moment you can connect with your wisdom. When you able to get into that connection, that is where your transformation will happen. So till that happen, little by little, little by little, with the clear mind inside you, with the faith inside you, keep practice. So with that, I bless upon everyone. With this good practice, may all of you be well, happy, and peaceful. May no harm come to you, may no difficulties come to you, may no problems come to you. May you also have the patience, courage, understanding, and determination to meet and overcome inevitable difficulties in your life. During this time period, may everyone stay healthy and safe. And finally, may all of you attain supreme bliss of Nibbana. Sabbityo vajjantu sabbarogo vinasatu mate bhavatantarayo sukhi diga yuko bhavat. Ittavata cha ammihi sampadang punya sampadang sabbe deva anumodantu sabba sampatti siddhya. Sabbe bhutanumodantu sabba sampatti siddhya sabbe sattanumodantu sabba sampatti siddhya idam me punya kammana savakkaya vahannotu sabba dukkha pamuncatu. Bless.